Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win, like my man Eimantis Stanionis did, or you find a way to lose, like Butaev did. This is it, man. Listen, I love watching this guy fight. I love watching him fight, man. One of my favorite fighters. Eimantis Stanionis, man, got in there with Butaev, and let me tell you, that was no easy fight. That was a chess match from the first round. The difference in this fight was just Stanionis is more skilled. And he lets his punches go from round one to the last round. And what I mean by that is form. He never compromises on his form and on his technique. And that made a big difference in the fight. He got hit with some shots. He has a high guard, and Butaev was able to get some shots around the guard. He switched southpaw, let his hands go. He hit him with some solid shots, but Stanionis came right back. Butaev hit him with some hard body shots. I know he felt it because he stepped backwards. But he came right back with the body shots. And this is something you can't teach. It's people that have to find a way to win mentality. And Butaev had it too. The difference in his fight, it wasn't even stamina. Because I think Butaev looked fresher than Stanionis. It's just that will to win. It really is. The one thing I will say is Butaev, in my opinion, they should have took more points from him because he was fighting. He got desperate. Around round 8, he became desperate. And he just started, man, holding Eimantis Stanionis' head down, punching when he was holding his head down, putting him in headlocks. Just, I mean, absolutely ridiculous in the ring. Now, he wasn't the most ridiculous I've ever seen somebody in the ring. We're not talking about an Andrew Galata type fighter, that kind of shit. But it was still, excuse my language, man, but it was still, you know, frustrating to watch him know that you're losing and decide to just go dirty in the ring and just pray you can get away with as much as possible before the referee eventually takes a point. And the referee took a point from Butaev because Butaev was intentionally taking his form, pressing his head down, and then trying to hit him to the body. Like, reckless. You can't do that. If you're going to beat him, you know, I'm not saying that. I always believe the referee lets you get away with some stuff. You let him kick him in the face, and he lets you get away with it, do it. But at the same time, man, try to make it look, try to cover it up. You know what I'm saying? Butaev just went into panic mode, and it is what it is. So Stanionis, man, he just proved that he belongs there. He's not a WBA regular champion. I will tell you this. I was watching him fight, and as much as I like him, I was like, man, guys like this are tailor-made for a person like Floyd Mayweather. Now, we know he's not going to fight Floyd Mayweather, but that kid named Jaron Ennis, the guy out there named Terrence Crawford. I'm not even talking about Earl Spence. I think Earl Spence struggles with this guy. But the style of someone who can stick, take a half step back, counter you. When you come in with that high guard, loop his punches around, pull your guard down with his left hand, counter you with the right hook, throw that damn syringe-like jab to your body, and just really outbox and outwork you for 12 rounds. Jaron Ennis, Terrence Crawford, not really Earl Spence. Earl Spence likes to come in sometimes and jab too much, jab a lot, bang, and get too close to somebody. You can't get close to this guy. And I like Eimantis Stanionis. But I'm going to tell you, Jaron Ennis is not the match for him. Terrence Crawford is not the match for him. He has a title now. People are going to be gunning for him. I can see him fighting Virgil Ortiz. I actually think that'll be a good fight. I think he beats Virgil Ortiz. I think he beats a lot of people. Keith Thurman, maybe a good chance for you to get a piece of your hardware back. It's a different type of title, but it's still WBA, getting in and fighting. But he's got a big fight coming to him next. He really does. He keeps, and he's tight. The next thing that made a difference in the fight, he stays small, and he keeps his chin tucked. But when he lets his shots go, they're powerful, they're crisp, they're very impactful. And that is the reason why he won this fight. If he would have opened up, I think he would have got knocked out. And I'm just going to be honest, even though I like him, he's one of my favorite fighters. Because Butaev is just crazy, man. A typical Russian, man. One of them Providnikovs, man. Just like, you got to kill him. And he was coming. And he was letting the shots go. But he just was just out-polished tonight. He was out-willed and not necessarily outworked. He was just out-toughed in a sense. Because the type of toughness that Stanionis showed, it displayed to me his heart and the fact that he has Lithuania on his back. He's not going for a loss. He's come here to change boxing for his country and changed the life for himself, family, extended friends, etc. And he's with the right team. I seen that little guy in his corner, little Filipino guy. That guy been hanging around Freddie Roach. I don't know his name, but I know I recognize that guy. I'm like, if he has him next to him, I mean, Uncle Freddie done put his hands on him a little bit. So he's getting the right kind of work, and it showed in the ring tonight. So congrats to him. That referee that had it like 115, 113, or whatever it was for Butaev, they need to put him in front of the firing squad, man. For real, man. Just go ahead and put him out of his misery because that was horrible. No way in the world Butaev won this fight, and he had a point deducted. So just hold your horses, man. Don't take it to the stupid. No way. But Eimantis Stanionis, people, y'all need to, if you don't know who he is, you better start watching him. Because the man can fight. The man can box. He can fight on the inside. He's tough, and his punches are just very textbook, and he's got that fire in him, that desire to win, and I think he's gonna do very well. I do. He's not like a Brandon Lee. Brandon Lee, nice guy, powerful, but he's not going far. Brandon Lee go up against him. Brandon Lee gets knocked out, and I give it 2 rounds. 2 rounds. Unless Stanionis just all of a sudden goes crazy and decides to lose his defense, but it won't go long. I don't think so. Very good fight. Very good fighter. Big up to him, man. And as always, man, if you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe. Let's keep growing this channel, keep the content going. Shout out to all the veterans. And as always, I'm in the breeze.